Hello students, I am Professor Monica Prakash from Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, your instructor for this module. Welcome back to the course on Destination Management. We bring this course to you as a part of e-Pathshala initiative of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, to make postgraduate education accessible to all. In this module, we will talk about the role of internal destination development. To understand the destinations perfectly, it is required to consider its internal as well as an external aspect. The internal aspect includes the reality of a destination, which is outcome of all actors like weather, attraction, community, art, culture and many others. On the other side, external aspect includes the image of a destination in the minds of tourists because of their perception about the destination. According to Bierman, a tourist destination is defined as a country, state, region, city or town which is showcased by others or showcases itself as a place to be visited by the tourist. It means that the tourist destination is a place which is referred by the earlier visitors to the future visitors, or the destination agencies or stakeholders itself is promoting their attractions in the area outside the territories of the destination. In other words, we can say that the tourist destinations are having some natural or man-made attractions which attracts visitors towards it, and after visiting these places they spread their information to others after leaving the destination. Many times the destination management agencies also promote destinations outside the territories of the destination through various modes of promotions and advertising. Pierce in 1992 stated that the tourist destination comprises of some sorts of components like the geographical locations to attract tourists and meet their needs. Accordingly, it is also known to us that mostly geographical locations play an important role before destination selection, as visitors generally differentiate destinations on the basis of their geographical scenario. Tourists visit hilly areas, beaches, deserts, rivers to feel the different weather conditions and also to see the view of these places. Cooper in 2000 gave the concept of 4 A's, which are considered as the most important component of the tourism destinations. These A's are attraction, amenities, accessibility and ancillary services. What are attraction? Now, this consists of the entire natural man-made attractions or creations or the events which motivate the tourists to visit the destinations. What are amenities? Now, these include all the supporting services and the facilities like food, accommodation, recreation and entertainment required at a destination by a product. Accessibility. This includes all the ranges of transport options connecting the place with the visitor's place. Modes of transportations like land, water, air comes under it. The fourth, the ancillary services. All the services offered to a tourist and the travel industry by the destination management organization. Let us now spend some time revisiting the concept of tourism destination management. Tourism destination management is a group of activities which are clubbed to form a destination more managed, competitive and more attractive. Now, so this includes the participation of all the stakeholders of the destination. The destination management of tourism destinations should be done in such a way that if the destination's USP should not be altered and all the stakeholders gets profit out of it without harming the local environment. Mostly, the tourist destinations are managed by the DMOs in collaboration with the local communities, local administration and the stakeholders. The main function of the DMOs are planning and infrastructure, internal destination development activities, external destination activities like marketing, product development, human resource development, technological development and the related sectors and procurement, which includes are a part of a supply chain. Let us briefly see what DMOs do. Destination management organizations are the backbone of a destination. Destination management organizations are dedicated for the development and the management of the destinations, and they take the decisions regarding the development of a destination. They also play a key role in binding all the stakeholders of a destination. The main objective of DMOs are A. Welcome, involve and satisfy visitors. B. Achieve a profitable and a prosperous industry. C. Engage and benefit host communities. D. Protect and enhance the local environment and culture. Let us try to understand and consider the IDD activities at a tourist destination. Internal Destination Development Activities, commonly known as IDDA, are the activities which DMOs are taking inside the destination. All the IDD activities are for the development of the destination and they are designed differently for the different destination. In an Indian scenario, the IDD activities are different as compared to a Western scenario. The one more factor which differentiates planning of IDD activities in different destinations is the level of participation of the stakeholders. The success of IDD activities depends on the participation of the local communities, hoteliers, local administrations and the other stakeholders. The main purpose behind the design of IDD activities is the satisfaction of the tourists, so that they should feel comfortable and satisfied in tourist spots during their stay in the destination. The various reasons behind the drafting of IDD activities are to attract the tourist, to provide complete satisfaction to tourists, to create quality infrastructure in destination, to increase the duration of the stay of the tourist, to maintain balance among the destination forces. Based on the needs of the destination, IDD activities are engaged in a way that they should be able to resolve the purpose. We can understand this with the help of an example that in heritage cities, IDD activities covers preservation and conservation roles as well. In such cities, the main objective is to save the heritage and to attract the tourists for that. So, in such places, IDD activities includes formation of local committees, which includes people from archaeology department, community leaders, historians and others, which help to maintain the heritage places or the monuments in their best form. Similarly, the IDD activities in the forest areas or national parks and wildlife sanctuaries will be the conservation of flora and fauna, and to achieve this, again the committees are formed accordingly. The various IDD activities mostly followed in the tourist destinations are A. Skill development. This is related to the human resource development. In these kinds of activity, generally the main focus is on finding the right person for the right job, and the other focus is to enhance the skills of people already involved in a particular work. First of all, the DMOs identify the segments of the tourist encounter with the help of service providers. Like we can say that when tourists arrive at the tourist destinations, they interact with the frontliners. Now, who are these? These are the information officers, immigration officers, partners, taxi auto drivers and the hotel staff. So, firstly, the authorities identify those persons who are good in dealing with the tourist, and secondly, they enhance their activities from time to time by conducting training programs for them. Authorities also identify local artisans who can be the folk dancers or the craftsmen and provide training regarding their skills, and at last DMOs also identify the gap in services and fills them by finding and training local people over there. The P part, the financial assistance. The DMOs also provides financial assistance to local communities so that they can contribute in tourism development. We can understand this with the help of an example where in certain locations lack of accommodation makes it as a problem. DMOs provides financial assistance to the local community so that they may come up with the homestays. In many of the destinations in India, the DMOs, in collaboration with banks and the Entrepreneurial Development of India, commonly known as the EDIs, are providing financial sites and aids to the local tourism entrepreneurs, transporters and to the restaurant. The C to it, that is the resource management. In tourist destinations, the DMOs also play an important role in the form of resources management. They maintain and manage all the resources available in the destination. We can take an example for this as there are many resources available in destinations, but they are not properly managed, and in some of them are not at all used for the purpose. They are created. So, under IDD activities, DMOs are taking care of the resources of the destination, and according to the needs, they create the infrastructure as per the requirement. The D part, the crisis control. Another important function is crisis control. The DMOs in certain fluctuations and situations like during some calamities, over demand, service failure, takes control at the situation and the crisis control by providing support to the concerned service departments. Especially during mega events like the DMOs comes up with the crisis management plans and takes care of the things by taking quick decisions. We can understand this with the help of an example, as whenever we have some mega events like Singhast Kumbh of Ujjain, the DMOs take control of all their services, information and the local management. The fifth function, that is the conservation or preservation. One of the important role of the DMO is to conserve the tourism products available in the destination. With the help of the other bodies like the civic bodies, ecological departments and the historians, the DMOs preserve the heritage buildings, monuments, religious places and the national parks, or be it the wildlife sanctuaries. The sixth function, the basic facilities. Another important function of DMOs is to provide basic facilities in a destination for the tourist. Basic amenities includes tourism centers, tourism reception centers, rest houses, internet services, local transportation and other services. These are taken care by the DMOs. Have a look at the graphic on your screen. Now, let us now take examples of some IDD activities. The first example to this would be a Govardhan Eco Village, a case of community involvement in destination development. Govardhan Eco Village is established on 70 acres of land and it is situated in the north of Mumbai near to Sahyadri Hills. It is also known as a Sustainable Farming Retreat Center. The distance of this place from the Mumbai is around 108 kilometers. Govardhan Eco Village activities are based on the combination of modern and Vedic scientific practices. The destination is designed in a way that an ecological spirituality is attained by implementing the practices that support sustainability and harmony among the community members. The life in Govardhan village is a hustle-free and the environment of this place provides them to different aspects to solve the problems with the use of natural and nature resources. The village is an answer to all the ecological crises the world is facing in the current times. The team behind the Govardhan Eco Village comprises experts like doctors, scientists and the academicians from the best institutes of India and the world. The members of GEV adopts Vedic practices for the development of the village, besides using the scientific practices. They also visit different parts of the village where eco-friendly practices have been adopted by the communities for the betterment of the destination. The Govardhan Eco Village committee members are doing extensive research to find out the better ways of farming and the alternative options for the ecological crisis. By using the current and the ancient technologies in GEV, the destination experts want to come up with the sustainable development of the destination. This village has won many awards for the internal destination developmental activities, not just at the national but also on international platforms, which includes awards by the UNWTO for excellence and innovation in tourism sector as an NGO at Madrid in 2015, Aqua Excellence Award for contribution towards sustainability in 2015, Best Green Water Steward Award at Kuala Lumpur in 2015, UK Green Environment Award in 2015, Asian Sustainability Leadership Award in 2015 and many more. The GEV is also attracting increasing number of visitors. Various activities like yoga kriyas, asanas, natural walk, farming, workshops, waste management, seminars, organic farming practices, smart building, water conservation methods, use of alternative energy methods, local art, handicraft, making, practicing Ayurveda, planting trees and many more are attracting more and more of number of visitors towards GEV. The Govardhan Eco Village is also running various programs for the welfare of tribal communities residing near Sahyadri Hills and helping these communities to make their life better and meaningful. The various of IDD activities of the village are creating platform for the destinations other than the world where the development is still awaited. Another interesting case is of Killa, Raipur, which hosts rural Olympics. One of the important activities to increase the attractiveness of the destination among the tourists is to develop fairs in the destination. Fairs and festivals are having potential to pull tourists towards the destination and to increase its demand. Now, based on their size, festivals may be classified into big bang festivals, mega festivals, seasonal festivals and community festivals. Many times the festivals are started at the local level and community participate in it to make it successful. Community's participation in a fair is associated with their values, pride and the belongingness. Sometimes some fairs are organized in an area by the local communities to celebrate their festivals like Baisakhi fairs in many parts of the northern India states. Due to religious belief, villagers or the group of villagers participate in festival. As such, the kinds of fairs and festivals are associated with their pride and faith. In some cases, the tourism authorities or the local administrative bodies comes with an event to add some value to the destinations and they are totally focused from the promotion of the destination. Example, Ladakh Festival. Killa Raipur is one of the example of a fair which becomes famous among the peoples because of its uniqueness. Killa Raipur is known for its rural Olympic games as people from the northern Indian states participate in it. One of the remarkable point of this game is that it is purely managed by the local communities for the betterment of their sports culture and the community. Another example is of Shame Sarhad village resort in the Run of Kutch. Shame Sarhad is a part of the tourism development project. This is initiated by Ministry of Tourism, Government of India in collaboration with United Nations Development Programme. Now this aims to promote the tourism and to make local communities self-dependent through developing an integrated tourism model. Shame Sarhad is a successful model of destination management and development where local communities managing a resort successfully and had won many awards for this. During the time of the project implementation, the destination was not only at all known to any outsider. Instead of directly giving money to the local communities, a team comprising of the local administration, NGO and community members with experts from tourism ministry and UNWTO was constituted and local communities were trained for the same projects. Time to time, the work of the local community people was reviewed by the committee and all the assistance related to the marketing and the skills were provided to them. The place which was nowhere some years before have now turned into a well-known name and many tourists from different parts of the world are coming here to enjoy this place. Another basic thing which was used in this place is that all the huts in the resorts are made up of a local available material and the resort people are giving opportunities to the local artists to sell their handicrafts from the place. The local artists perform their cultural shows, dances and the other kind of arts in the form of tourist. Yet another example is Ran Mahotsav in Run of Kutch. One of the remarkable destinations development activity is Ran Mahotsav which is being conducted in the city of Ran of Kutch. Ran of Kutch is known for its white desert which is a salt and the area is tough to live, as there is no opportunity of cultivation in this area. Due to harsh climatic conditions, it is tough to visit this place. And in 2002, an initiative was taken by the government of Gujarat to develop this land from a tough place to a tourism paradise. In continuation of their efforts, they involved the local communities, cooperative societies, tourism authorities and the NGOs to give a different shape to this place. This year in 2018, Ran Mahotsav is in its 16th year and is appreciated by all tourism experts regarding the successful management. Its duration is of around 4 months during the winter season, and during that time it attracts large number of tourists from different parts of the world. A tented city with more than 400 air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned tent is a uniqueness of the festival. The artificial created city creates opportunity for the local artists to get the recognition at a bigger stage, and this also gives them platform where they can entertain and aware people about the rich culture of Gujarat. In order to make it more interesting, this place is having many opportunities for the tourist. Morning view of sunrise and evening view of sunset is something which one cannot feel in any part of the world. Thus, we can see how these destinations have been developed. This is an important responsibility of the DMO. Students, thanks for being with us during this module. We will meet again for the next module.